I'm Louise Batchelor. In today's world, global warming, our health, congestion, travel stress and fuel costs are all highlighting the need to do something about the way we get around. We can't sustain the increase in car use, so we have to change our ways, both as employers and as individuals. Employers are responsible for a great many journeys, most of them by car. And of course, people don't necessarily live and work in the same place. We have to acknowledge the effect we're having on the environment and on congestion and take action, urgent action. Come with me and we'll find out what's happening in your region and how you can help the environment through travel planning. One person in a car. We see it all the time when we're stuck in traffic. And yet if these single occupancy journeys could be reduced, it would go a long way towards cutting congestion and harmful pollution.
Car traffic was increasing, and with not sufficient car parking spaces we had to try and do something to encourage people to travel to hospital by means other than cars.
One way to resolve this is by implementing a travel plan. A travel plan is a living, working, evolving document, and one that Tactran would love to help you with through an easy step-by-step process. Mary, how do you start travel planning?
Travel planning isn't difficult. It's about looking at simple things we can do before we make that journey. Thinking about if we can use a bus route, for example, rather than jumping in the car. Are there cycle routes that we could perhaps use instead?
We've had a range of initiatives, including an active travel day, where all those bodies were represented in terms of encouraging people to walk, cycle, take the bus to campus.
Sustainable travel isn't just about jumping on the bus. I mean, the bus is a great mode of transport if you can use it, but it's about looking at all the other modes like car sharing, cycling, walking, even looking at flexible working or home working if you don't need to travel at all.
Tactran has helped to improve infrastructure within the region through increasing cycle lanes, park and ride facilities and bus routes, allowing people to make more informed choices about how they travel.
We're doing improvement works to improve the infrastructure to encourage people to cycle to work. And the network being spokes within the Green Circle itself, connecting south to north, east to west.
We've got a cycle to work scheme, NHS Tayside have introduced that.
We're going to be putting in new bike racks here, and this would not be possible without the funding we've received from Tactran.
Lynn and I here both car share.
We don't car share every day, but I think it's just nice knowing that if we want to do the car share, then we can do that. Just a quick email to each other a couple of days before, can you car share, then we'll definitely do it.
Less traffic and congestion means less pollution and CO2 emissions and fewer car accidents, as well as keeping more open green spaces. It's good for us now and for future generations. Your health, your time, your money. These three things are vitally important to your everyday living and well-being.
It just clears your mind. It's really good and it's good exercise.
Travel planning can free up your time, save you money and benefit your health.
For me, cycling is the quickest way of getting to work. It takes about 8 minutes to cycle down into the city centre.
In terms of saving money, lift sharing can net the average user in Tayside and central Scotland £1,000 a year. Salary sacrifice schemes can help purchase a bike or public transport season tickets and save money. New travel planning ideas require promotion and awareness raising. Tactran has extensively funded and organised promotional campaigns and sees this as an important part of its work.
Mary especially has kindly helped with the publicity of the car sharing scheme.
Tactran were present on the day handing out leaflets. They provided a lot of promotional material.
So Tactran, in our case, have got a very good, very experienced travel plan advisor and coordinator, and that's helped us immensely.
It's added encouragement, it's added incentive to actually be able to move forward on such schemes.
The extensive knowledge he has and partners around the table of what has succeeded for their organisation in engendering sign up to the scheme is going to be invaluable.
It's great to hear about the initiatives of Tactran with Dundee University helping people of all ages get out, not just using the cycle networks, but learning how to ride their bikes safely and the opportunities there are in the Dundee area.
Tactran wants to continue working with the public sector. We already work with the NHS, universities, and we already work with all local authorities across the Tactran region. But we'd like to branch this out and work more with other public sector and also some private sector if we can. We're also looking to continue working our message across to the general public, which is you can make these sustainable travel choices. Just give it a go, you might even like it.
Tactran's guidance is free, and they can show you that steps towards sustainable travel are simple and achievable. So to see what travel planning can do for you, simply download Tactran's Travel Plan Toolkit by visiting www.tactran.gov.uk.